Well, it's. Did we mention what day it was? If we mentioned that we left Batemans Bay and that the hose wasn't working? That's correct. What day did you just mention? What day it was?
It's 1:63.
1:63. Now,
How long to go to get home?
not long in time or distance.
Days.
Yeah, days. Long distance. Now we're multitasking. We're in transit to Bermagui, and we thought we'd just reply to some of the people who take the time, and we appreciate it, to write in or get in touch with us via the YouTube channel. Is that what it's called?
That is.
Yeah.
Well done.
Now, I've written down a whole lot of questions here, and look, I've bought the marker because Sue likes to cross out which questions that we've asked in case she gets confused. And I'm telling you, if you had a pencil or a pen, you wouldn't be able to keep a straight line because the boat rocks. So I've got a marker which I've got a big broad felt nib on it, hoping you are the same. So you might notice that I had an accident earlier on yesterday. I walked over to the office and I stumbled and fell under the council mower. If you're wondering why my hair looks like this. So yeah.
You haven't had a shower.
What? I have had a shower. I've had the second shower for the week. I only need 2 showers a week. Just so you should take notice of that. There's no need to have any more than 2 showers a week. If you wash your bits and your face and your under your arms, no need. Anyhow, that's what. So here's the marker. Don't keep the top off it for too long, or the nib goes dry. Should I tell you that?
No good
Now,
having a
am
dry
I going to
nib.
read? No good. Am I going to read them out, or are you?
Yeah. Well, we can both do it.
Well, here, so did I tell you that we're sick of dolphins? We thought, oh, dolphins, there's thousands of them. They swarm around the boat, and we don't even look at them anymore. No, we
I
had.
think there's been 10. 10 dolphins.
I said
riding
yesterday when we were coming, you said there was 20 in front of the boat.
No, 20.
You did, and I told people yesterday there were 20. You told me there were 20.
Well, maybe I was seeing 10 on each eye.
Yeah, maybe you were. You're cockeyed. I wish. Now, go. So here we are. So
Brett
yep.
Stevens, he says you're doing a good job. He has difficulty going in his tinny, but
Yeah.
you're doing a good job.
So
Well done.
that was a word or a sentence of praise, Brett. We appreciate that. We think we're doing a reasonable job. We've only run the boat aground 6 times so far, but we're going. So
And that reminds me, when that they said that when you went over the wrong side of the marker, that port is always on your left, which is not true, because port is on your left, correct, as you enter into a port, but as you exit out, it's on the right-hand side.
You've preempted one of the questions one of the statements.
See, that way now I can cross it out because it just flows. But
Righto. Well, mind you, see how I numbered them? So you've read out 1. Now, number 2 is what?
fluctuator.
Fluctuator.
Yeah.
Go on,
He
what
had
is it?
trouble with his new boat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. 10 minutes. He had 2 engines, and the first engine blew up in the first 10 minutes. They had to ship it back to the people overseas. Come back. Long story short, every engine boat blew up every time they got it back. So they ended up. It owed them 60k, and I think they sold it for 15 just to get rid of it.
Doesn't it make you feel good that someone else has had trouble with their boat? Thanks for saying that, Fluctuator. Sue, if you could either I can't put my head back any further. Put your head. I look like Harry and the Hendersons. I look like that monkey or that ape.
Don't want to get too close. You haven't had a shower.
That Bigfoot. Right, so good on you, Fluctuator. We resonate with the trouble you've had with your boat. We do.
Young nomads. We met them up at Airlie Beach Hotel. You can charge your phones. Well, see, as we travel, we don't have
No,
the
to
generator.
read out what he said
You can charge phones,
while you're travelling.
but don't run gen.
No.
So it's your handwriting.
He said, like a few other people said, oh, you can charge your phones while you're driving, it's like a car. Well, we know that. We know that. If you've got power on the boat, but we don't run the generators while we're travelling now. We use a inverter, and the inverter is only hooked up to make the television and the refrigeration work. It doesn't power up the power points. You couldn't boil a jug or cook anything with the inverter because it's not hooked up to do that. So we understand that you can power your phones with a cigarette lighter, but you need to have it hooked up to the inverter. So appreciate you saying that. Who was that?
Young Nomads.
Young Nomads.
Mm.
Thank you for that. A few people said that as if they thought we were morons. Go ahead.
Bev, she's got angst. She's going crazy because she's worried about us. So someone else who cares.
Bev, you sweetheart. You are a star, doll. Yeah, she says she's always got a heart and a mouth, so to speak, because she's wondering if we're safe because we seem to be having a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble we are having, Bev, but thank you so much for your theoretical or referred worry to us. We appreciate it. Bev, darling.
Thanks, Bev. Trevor Thompson, as we do when we pull into port, we wash the salt off the boat. So he saw us, he videoed us cleaning the boat.
Coming into Batemans Bay?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure, who is he? Trev. I'm not
Thompson.
sure Trevor would have taken the time to put that down in a text and send it to us.
Were you in your undies?
What?
Were you in your undies?
No, oh no. Now, and here's an interesting thing. I have got, these are definitely what I'm wearing today. Definitely the gee whiz golly gosh drop handlebar model of the the sports briefs. They are almost down to my knees. Would you call them underwear?
Yeah, they're sports briefs.
Right, well I'm not showing you then. So anyhow, he filmed us docking the boat, so well done,
No,
Trev.
cleaning it.
Oh, cleaning it. Yeah, hosing it.
Hosing it down.
Right.
Macca, Macca, I do agree with you on this one here because I do put hot water on my wheat bix because you don't have to use as much milk.
Macca, please, my man. He said, Sue puts hot water on a wheat bix. You know you can save milk. Didn't he say that? Yeah, no, we're right into saving milk, Macca. I don't like to eat wheat bix with hot water. I like to eat them with milk. Either almond milk, goat milk, cow's milk preferably. And here's a test. I know we did this many months ago Macca, while you're on wheat bix, see, I'll bet you can't, I know you can't, see if you can eat a wheat bick. Just put a whole wheat bick in your mouth and eat it and swallow it within 60 seconds. You will not be able to do it. If you just put a wheat bick in your mouth and try and swallow it, chew it up, in 60 seconds you'll not be able to do it. It's an impossibility.
While we're on wheat bix, John wants to know how many wheat bix do you do? He does 6.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do, John. Next time I have wheat bix, we've got plenty, I'm going to put 7 in just to hold the record. All right? Might need for another couple of days, but why do you 6? Do you, mate? And why did you think that was necessary to tell us that? Appreciate it. No. What Sue does, Sue has a little bran and some nuts, and she puts a bit of yogurt on it. I have wheat bix and cornflakes, and I have milk on it. I don't put water or hot water or honey sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. It's good. How are we going? You're keeping an eye on it. You've got the radar on, have you?
Yeah.
It's pretty overcast, but we're going okay at the minute. On the way to Bermagui.
You can read this one. Kev.
Oh yeah. She says, well, I don't know what this means. She says, "Shut up, Sue," while I'm looking at the GPS. And then he said, "Hello, Cocky." I think he likes you saying hello, Cocky. I like you saying hello, Cocky. Every time we walk past a dog or a bird or something, when we're unsure, you go,
"Hello, Cocky." We used to have a Rosella used to do that. His name was Pretty Boy. And he'd go, "Hello, Cocky."
Oh, fuck Ireland. Oh, jeez, seriously. I should preempt the next thing. I will preempt it. You'll get to it. Someone said, we'll find it. How are you going after 5 months together? Will you?
That's Eric Cole.
What did he say?
After 160 days, are you still friends, closer or further apart?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Eka. As soon as this boat ties up at the Yarra Edge Marina, I'll wish Suzanne, hello, this could be someone in trouble. I'll wish Suzanne bon voyage. I'll never fucking see her again ever. She's driven me up the wall.
Good riddance.
Yeah, good riddance. No, we're going well. It's some sort of record, I don't know for Sue, some sort of record for me having an argument with someone from the opposite sex for so long. It's extraordinary. Which makes me think there's something wrong with both of us. Yeah. My head's still too big. You look into the, I'll hold it over this side. That's
you
right.
keep changing it.
Well, because I'm leaning it.
Across Kevlar.
Right.
What's the next one here? Mr. Combi. Mr. Combi, no solar panels.
That's someone wanting a radio check to Bermagui. No, we don't have any solar panels on the boat. No, we do not. What do you think the solar panels would power?
Charge up the phones.
Fair enough. Well, we don't have any solar panels. Mainly because this is a soft top boat, the Flybridge, and there's no superstructure to bolt them to, which is a reasonable thing to say, isn't it?
True.
Yeah.
Well,
anyhow, what do you reckon? Yeah.
I bet here is Mr. Combi might be a yachty. So
yachty,
yachties tend to have solar panels where powerboats.
You think that saved the planet? Yeah. Wonder I don't have a battery operated boat, you know, as opposed to electric boat, as opposed to an engine boat.
Terry Reynolds, and he must be part of either a marine rescue part. He said it was a good act that you did when you log on. You ring into the marine rescue every day.
Yeah,
I've only log in and log off.
I've only just gone on to that. You sound like you're a sort of marine rescue, wherever you're going. Marine rescue. This is ANGST. Over. Yes, marine rescue. Could you go to channel so and so? Yes, how can I help you? Well, just letting you know we're estimated time, ETA, at our next port of call is 1530, which is 3:30. And they say, oh, thank you very much, we've logged that in now, marine rescue so-and-so out. And I say, yes, ANGST over and out. Oh, no, it's like, I don't know if you watch Biggles. Do you remember Biggles? You wouldn't remember Biggles. Biggles was a radio serial. And Hop Harrigan it was actually. People will remember Hop Harrigan. He used to say, control to CX4, control to CX4. This is Hop Harrigan, come in. CX4 to control, CX4 to control. You're clear to land. Hop Harrigan to go. That's right. And you know what I told you? You
reckon I'm crazy?
No. People remember Hop Harrigan. I'll bet you someone says, yeah, we remember. And you know what the Doppler effect is? I told you this yesterday. This is the.
Oh, yeah.
845. URS 845. This is the Marine Rescue.
We're just listening to Marine Rescue because yesterday in extremely bad weather, we heard a boat radio Marine Rescue, and we could see the boat on our radar, and we were reasonably close by. So I two-wayed the boat, and I said, "Are you in trouble? Can we help?" And they said, "No, we're fine, thank you." So they were appreciative. Now,
because they use pan.
They did. He said pan, which is one down from one down from. Mayday. You never use Mayday. You get into serious trouble if someone grabbed your microphone and was larking around and said, "Oh, Mayday." You get into serious trouble for doing that. Now I was telling you what the Doppler effect is. Now you can learn something here. You know when a car, say a car is sounding its horn that's coming from a distance, the Doppler effect is that it sounds higher than it is. When it gets to exactly where you are, it's the sound that it would, the regular sound it would make. And as it goes off in the distance, it fades down. So it starts off like this. I know you're going to say, repeat this, but this is how it goes. So if a car's tooting its horn that's coming towards you, it goes beep. So it goes beep. then it gets down to the sound it normally makes, beep, and as it disappears, it goes. That's called the Doppler effect. A man called Frank Doppler discovered that in the 1840, and he said that's the Doppler effect. I don't know why you had to discover that, and I don't know why that's important, but that's the Doppler effect. Why did I say that? No, because someone said about. Anyhow, go on. You marked them all?
Yeah, I've got these here. Number 7, Harry Bozan, B-O-Z-A-N, is it?
Yeah, old Boson, yeah. Bozo.
He was thinking about getting a boat, but after that he's actually has to put more money for maintenance. So he has to budget it.
As I said, he said, I was actually thinking of getting a boat until I saw how much trouble and how much money you've spent on repairing yours. He said, I've found that the cost of the boat is incidental. It's the maintenance required to keep it going is the true cost. So I'm not sure if Hazza is going to buy a boat, but we probably put him off buying a boat. We warned him off.
Leonie's got one, but I can't read that writing on yours.
Leonie. Oh yeah. Leonie so she must have seen us from land or somewhere, and she's texted, is that you out there, as we went by? We've read the text out probably 3 days after she wrote that, so I can't tell you if that's us out there, Leonie, because I don't know where you were, Dal, but I'm if it had angst on the back of it and it had 2 people in it that looked as though they had no idea what they were doing, that would be us.
Last one, John.
Really? Yeah. John X17KH.
Yeah. Done on explaining what happened after crashed.
What?
After you crashed.
Yeah.
After you put it on the rocks.
Yeah.
He wants to know all the damage, to get it repaired, what happened.
No, hang on. We showed you what the damage was.
We had
no, I did say. The man said to take a month to repair at Coffs Harbour. Was it Coffs Harbour? Wherever it was. Port Stephens or Port Macquarie. He said it would take a month to repair, and I said we don't have a month. We're going to push on regardless, and it's the keel that's cracked severely, not the hull. That's what a man who dived under the boat said. So we're pushing on. Who was it? John XK1425. John.
X17.
Yep. No. We're going to get home. We have alerted the insurance company that we may. I don't know what we'll do about it, but we're going to get home first, and then we're going to decide: do we get all the skin fittings fixed that don't work? Are we going to get a whole lot of other things done? Or will we just never use the boat outside the Port Phillip Bay where we're going, and we'll just use it as is until it completely stops or sinks?
Sell it and get a new one.
Yeah. What?
Or keep this one down here and then maybe
sell it and get a new one.
Yeah. Or you can just use this one down in Port Phillip Bay.
Oh yeah. Well, guess look, is that it?
That's it.
Yeah.
Full moon. Who's that?
Oh, but Ivan Kadzel. He said there's a full moon coming up.
He wants some shots.
He said he'd like some shots of a full moon, and I'm not sure if I said this yesterday, but I can give you a shot of a full moon myself in about 5 seconds if I could just take me Dax off and show me Ort to you, so you can take a photo of me Ort. That's a full moon. No, but if there's a full moon, we'll let you know, mate, and you can go out on the prowl. You might turn a bit spare in the full moon. A lot of people turn. That's how they call their lunatics, because they're lunar. When it comes up, the lunar is there's a ship, there's a boat. So lunatics. So we'll let you know if there's a full moon. And someone else said they liked sunsets, and we did that yesterday, didn't they? Yes. You're not reading half the things out I've written there. I spent hours writing them out. What's the 60 days or 60 grand?
160.
All right, well that's it, kids. I don't think there's anything else to say. We found a tap that didn't work, or hundreds of taps don't work. We're pushing on, and then we got to make a decision whether we make a run for it and go for 22 hours straight through the night, obviously, and make a run for it from Refuge Cove to Port Phillip Bay, But this will be weather dependent. I've got a feeling it doesn't matter what the weather is, we're going to do it anyhow. That's what I think.
Really?
But is that what you think?
Well, depending on if we do Lakes Entrance. So,
Hey.
depending on if we go to Lakes Entrance. So, after Bermagui, you go Eden, and then after Eden, we've got a then choice to say to go to Lakes Entrance, Refuge Cove, and then.
And just for the
Queenscliff.
and just for the person who asked that question, how are we getting on? We're getting on okay, but I wouldn't plan on coming to a celebration or a wedding reception in the near future. I'd say we'll probably shake hands and bid au revoir as we land and dock, but it's been good and it's been an experience, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Who do you think? Well, who do you think you got? Oh, what's that? That's a bird right in front of us. So have you had willing suitors been trying to chat you up while we've been away? When we land and we go our separate ways, who am I likely to see you with? Man, woman, or beast?
Animal. Beast.
Beast. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just wind it up. I'll just buddy sit in my little bed sitter and watch a bit of telly and that. Dad's Army. How good's Dad's Army?
Yeah.
You ever watched Dad's Army?
Well, I've got into it now. You stupid boy.
You stupid boy, Pike. That's Captain Mainwaring. And John LeMessurier is in it and Clive Dunn. It's fantastic. It's so stupid. It's fantastic. I think it's one down from the Pimple Popper in my 600-pound life.
I think that's enough.
That's it.